I never felt so, but you want to give me one.
No, because then it's gonna put it on both of us.
It just, you know.
No, I don't know. Y'all join in. Tap in. Tap in. Hey, Seth.
I look like somebody's mama.
You a for somebody.
Okay, so that thing was not working.
Yeah. Tell you what they do.
Oh man, my body.
I mean, I was getting mad.
Played.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
You want to go?
We'll get him a couple minutes.
All right. So since we started late, we're gonna push back the time 3 minutes. Last week we started at 8:08. We're gonna do
So
8:11 right now.
Safari stuff is what?
You need where your Wi-Fi at?
Oh,
Stop playing. My stuff good.
You was not
not just now, dog. My boy, you had the circle of death.
For sure.
That's all you saw.
Shout out to my little brother. Shout out to my little brother, man. John, what it do?
Welcome to another episode.
Natalie, what's good? Low key Vontae, what it do? 10 long nights.
Should we pin the topic so they can know what we're talking about tonight?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Somebody type it. I'll pin it.
Soul Ties?
Yes, ma'am.
Soul Ties?
Eating.
Boy, I almost did something.
What you talking about?
And we trying to keep this PG-13.
Wow.
You better turn it down.
Mrs.sjackson,
yes,
how you doing?
I don't know if I should have put it with a little sparkle on my
Wow.
Neek on there.
Shout out to my Neek.
About to send her the thing.
She just had tutu.
Two on two.
Born on 2/22/22.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a Tuesday.
It's 22, baby.
And when her husband went to go buy a sandwich, you know what the total was? 22, y'all. It was meant to be.
Gee, like what?
I'm pretty sure he probably bought more than one sandwich. He probably bought 2 sandwiches.
Oh, okay. I mean, if he bought one sandwich, $22.
Oh yeah, and some chips. Okay, that made it better.
Right. Oh, what if they just had a special?
Hey, y'all ain't see.
What?
Y'all ain't see the what you call it though? The the Instagram post. Some people were saying that when gas go back down below $2, they're gonna start saving it and freezing it.
That's basic. Nah.
Oh, she said add cookies and chips.
Okay, so.
Oh, that makes sense.
All right.
Whatever she was talking about.
Oh, 8:11.
It's not 8:11.
We got 5 more minutes. Yeah. Yes, y'all need to be invited.
Jet Life, what it do?
Yeah. Y'all come in, share the live.
So this conversation could be on and popping.
For real. I'm going to send it to a couple people.
Damn, I'm sending it to.
Bloomy, what it do? BB, what it do? How you gonna send me the lie?
He just clicking.
I'm talking myself.
I was reaching across.
And did.
Oh, I thought I could.
I'm on the other side. When you point, I'm on the other side.
That's how I pointed the first time.
How was y'all day?
She right here.
How was y'all 2/22/22? Y'all got lucky? or blessed or.
That was yesterday.
Yeah.
Sheldon on here.
Hi, brother.
Ollie on
My
here.
brother.
Yeah, Sheldon.
Hi, brother.
Sheldon on. Ollie on. Ollie, what they do, dog? Y'all need to keep y'all DB coach out the streets on them dirt bikes. I see Joe ride down the street. I said, man, it's only one person I know cut up in traffic this bad. He played at Central with us. He coached at the same time.
We got 3 more minutes. Look at my brother. I can't wait to see you.
The topic that we talking about tonight is pinned at the bottom. So, listen.
Soul Ties. Soul Ties. If y'all got any questions, pop them in. Pop them in. Pop them in. We're going to talk about it all tonight. Noriega, what they do, baby?
Reese was good.
Oh, man, I can't see the comments no more.
I know we ain't starting.
Just slide your whatchamacallit down.
Some people. Some people think that they like that.
Pat, what it do?
Was messing around.
Mm-hmm. Hey, honey.
Jazz was good. Welcome back. Welcome back. My dog was here last week.
Chanel Wi-Fi.
Oh, Chanel going around. Got me going in circles. Bum, bum, bum. Let me chill. Life as Nita.
As Net.
Oh, she gone.
Net. I thought Net was in.
I think that. What's her real name?
Oh,
gone.
hello. What? What happened, Jazz?
Yo,
Let
where
me
the bonnet at? You got it.
Nah, bro. You gotta jump off if you ain't got no bonnet.
I look a mess. I'm on live with y'all. Oh my
You don't got a hat?
Girl, look at us. No.
What you mean? You first of all, this show is
I'm
called
sorry.
Durags and Bonnets.
Give me a
You don't
durag.
got
Give me a
nails on
bonnet.
them.
I have one.
All right.
What
Zach,
they
what's
do, Rick?
good?
Where's y'all scheduling it? What y'all said?
Yeah, it's called
When she gotta
Durags
put the
Bonnets.
kids to sleep.
What kid? She got one child.
She said kid.
Oh, the kid. Oh. We got to start in less than a minute.
Big girl.
What they do, man? I gotta hit your phone tomorrow. I'm gonna hit your phone.
Wow.
Joe, what's good?
Wow.
Yes. I'm doing. Is you doing your job?
My boy.
Am I pointing in the right way, Chuck? Is you doing your job?
Damn, my head look extra big tonight.
You just.
I got y'all.
You just realized.
Maisha.
Okay.
What they do?
Alright, I'm done.
What they do, boy?
Whoa!
Ernie. Hey, Ernie, I gotta holler at you. Ernie.
Hey, special
I gotta holler at you. Don't
Right.
Special shout out to Taboo Fitness, man. They doing big things over there.
All right.
Oh,
Hey, if y'all boys want to go
here.
get right, you feel me? Get in shape.
Here go,
Taboo Fitness.
All right, it's 8:11.
All right, it's 8:11. Check him out. I'm finna start it off tonight. I'm gonna start it off tonight. Who?
The boy who won the gas.
No. He ain't in here yet. But so as y'all see below, the topic is soul ties. All right. So since the topic is soul ties, you know, a lot of people equate. Hey, you gotta watch. There we go. Okay. She was loud. So the topic is soul ties. A lot of people equate soul ties to, in a sense, Christianity. A lot of people also equate it to, spirit. It's the spiritual thing. Obviously, hence the word soul. But a soul tie is not just, to me, it's not just something that's just based off of sexual activity, or it can't just be attached via sexual activity. Like I was talking to my boy earlier today, Tafari. I think it comes with multiple things. It comes with a physicality, and also I believe it also can come with you just hanging around a person. Things can get attached to you when you like real close friends and you open up, you know, to your darkest secrets and all the other stuff. I think those things can play a role into it. But I just want to kick it off and ask whoever want to answer the question, what's your view on soul ties?
Can we first talk about what is a soul tie?
Go ahead. If you got the
I want the
concrete definition.
All right, I'm gonna look it up.
That's the perfect.
A soul tie is a spiritual connection or a strong bond.
You fast with it.
I already had it up on the laptop. A soul tie is a spiritual connection or a strong bond on an emotional level between two people.
There's a lot more about
it's a lot more,
yeah,
but
you don't
it's
gotta
like
go
it's
into
given
all
like
that.
different ties. They say there are godly soul ties as well as ungodly soul ties, which oftentimes stem from past relationships. Married couples, for example, share a godly soul tie, like we were just talking about, while people in an ungodly relationship often create an ungodly soul tie. So, yeah, you seen that we had the little promo of this. We had the little Major 9 sound, you know, soul ties. But soul ties. What y'all got
I'm gonna go
got
first.
to say about soul ties?
First.
Oh, go ahead, Safari.
Question. At first, I ain't even gonna cap. At first, I ain't really too like. I ain't believe it. Like, I feel like you are who you are. You get what I'm saying? It don't really matter.
Hold on, time out.
Fresh done hopped on.
Wait. Hold on, let me just say this. Fresh done hopped on. My boy Fresh Steph. Last week, my boy won Durag of the Week. You know, he was the major commenter. He was the one that was on point with the questions, and he kept having conversation. And he also sent in his picture with his Durag on. He tagged us. So I'm just going to say this. I'm going to already start the show off letting you know, my boy Steph, you won the gas money. So we will be contacting you right after the show so that we can get you that gas money. We can fill your tank up on us one time for the one time, my boy Steph.
Congratulations.
Okay.
All right.
Go back, Fard.
At first, honestly, after getting into depth with Chuck, it was like, all right, I see what Soul Tie could play a role at. But at first, I was very strong with, nah, bro, you are who you are. Like, I don't pretty much believe in all that Soul Tie stuff. Like, I am who I am. It's not because I know this person or mess with this person is the reason I do this that way or this that type of way. But after finding a more rooted definition for it, yeah, I see soul ties as definitely like something serious.
I think a lot of the time people think soul ties is just like a relationship between a girl and a boy.
Yeah.
But no, a soul tie could be between your mom, your sisters, your friends, one of your like anybody. It could be between anybody. It's just that deep connection that you have somebody that you gonna tell everything to. Like it's just a bond that only you and that person know that. Like y'all know it's something between us. Like I'm over here, you over there, but we still think about the same thing. Like, or I can just look at you and you know what I'm thinking in my head. So I think that like that is a soul tie.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna pop out with the first question, and then like I said before, for all y'all that's on, if y'all got any questions or if y'all got anything to say, you can go ahead, pop it in the comments. We won't just ignore your comment. We're gonna say what we're gonna have to say. So you saying we soul ties? Yeah. I believe y'all are, Jazz. I believe y'all are. You know.
and also with that, even if they friends, like you get good and bad soul ties from your friends. You know the bad things that they influence you to do, or the things that you're not comfortable. You once weren't comfortable doing. And
they read the comments.
Preach on it, Steph. Steph, preach on it. Preach on. I'm telling you, David and Jonathan had a soul tie. It's people that are in a sense. And when it comes to godly soul ties, I believe that when you make the right connection, it's people that are God ordained to be connected with you to bring you to and through whatever you're going through, in a sense, if that makes sense to y'all. Like it's people that's assigned to your assignment.
And assigned to alter your assignment.
Right. It is. It's like the devil sends people your way to try to detour you, to make, throw you off and all that stuff. I believe at the end of the day, those things can be very effective when it comes to like panic. Like if you pay attention to stuff, you'll know how not to get messed up. You'll know how not to, how not to falter, who to make connections with, who not to make connections with. You'll know that based off of what we call today, like the vibe that you get from people. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't get it twisted. That's in the Bible, they call that discernment. But a lot of people get like we talked about last week. I gotta see both sides of the coin before I believe it's a quarter. I can't just see you one way. I gotta catch this by all the time from you. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, I can be real cool with you, right? I can be real down with you and everything. And I can start to open up. But then all of a sudden, after I start really opening up to you, then you can start to use these things against me and start to hurt me. But you really thought that you can confide in that person. But like I heard this Sunday on a preacher said that it's never the people that you don't really worry about, the people that you don't talk to. Those people don't do no damage to you. It's the people that's in your circle. It's the people that you trust. It's the people that you open up to. You know what I'm saying? So I believe at the end of the day, a soul tie is something that we, in a sense, we should seek after, but we should seek after the positive ones and the godly ones. You know what I'm saying? Because them ungodly ones, it's hard to get that off, especially when you try to go into the right direction. You know what I'm saying?
All that prayer and fasting. What is shirt at?
What shirt? Oh, it's in the glove. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this one. I'm gonna throw this one at Chanel. Okay, so give me 2. I don't even need 3. It's the African print with the maroon. Give me 2 examples of a soul tie that you ended up in that you didn't want to be in, but not relationship wise.
I can't give you relationship wise.
No, of course I'm not gonna disrespect the boy Rich.
You never know who's watching these lives. Like, and it.
You right, but that's why I'm asking for friends wise. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'm gonna just use it. I don't want to talk about me. I'm gonna just talk about what I observed. So
right. Okay, that's good. That's good.
I've seen people have friends that it's like they are so, I don't want to say low. Okay, so they've been like, people be friends with people for a long time, and because they think that they're friends with somebody for a long time, you feel like, oh, that person, you're supposed to be there. You're supposed to be like the ride or die person for that person. But I don't think that people realize that over time you grow, like you grow, and sometimes you grow apart from people. And I just feel like, well, I think I have a question. My question to y'all is, do you think that somebody can have a soul tie to you, but you don't have one to them? Because I think that that's true.
Yes.
And I think that, I think I've experienced that before, where it's like, I'm not really connected to you, but you just so trying to.
All right, so to answer your question in further depth, to be more explanatory and to expound on it, I was talking to Tafari earlier and talking about how when it comes to the sexual nature of it, when a reason why it's a lot of females that be going crazy and be going hard and like being in their feelings when certain situations don't end up the way they want to after they've had sex is because a man penetrates a woman. So technically the woman is being in a positive way. I mean, whether it's married or not, but in a positive way, it's more of a violation because you're entering into the space. Now, a man can shake that off because it's on top. It's nothing that enters in deep within them. But when you talk about your soul, a lot of people equate their soul being near their stomach, right? So if you're talking about having intercourse,
and
the man goes into the vagina, obviously.
That's the connection right there.
Right there. So the women hold that a little bit stronger than some men do. Now, granted, there are some men who get real emotional when it comes to certain things, especially after the sex nature or whatever. But it's really hard on women because they were the one that was violated in a sense. Now, you do have some women, and I can even speak on mine. I've had experiences where I was more so like the love struck, or and I'm not even talking about sexual, where I had the tie to a person that wasn't even really tied to me, or they had no emotion towards it, and it was like
T-Pain said.
I wouldn't say I was strong. I wouldn't say. I'm gonna say this. I wouldn't say that I was strong, but I would say that I was more attached than that person was, and they didn't have that same feeling or vibe that I was giving off.
Should a male love the female more?
Yes.
Like another question within, you know what I'm saying, just for next time. This next time after we done with this, you know what I'm saying? But that was just another question right there based off of, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's good.
More. I'm sorry.
Would it be part of some part, or maybe just an obsession or attachment?
I didn't see that. Would it be called a soul tie, or maybe just an obsession or attachment? I mean, it depends on how deep and how far it goes. Because if you really, and I'm talking about the soul tie, when it comes to a soul tie, you can kind of be attached to somebody and have no soul tie. You can be, in a sense, in love with somebody and have no soul tie, and you think you got a soul tie. But genuinely, when you have a soul tie, they like in Christianity, a lot of people equate soul ties to being as far as if this girl, let's just throw names out there. Let's say Brittany. I'm just gonna name a girl Brittany, and I'm gonna name a dude Brian. So if Brittany has this, so to say, drinking issue, but Brian doesn't have it, a lot in Christianity they would say that them having sex before marriage, all of a sudden Brian would have the urge to drink, or the longing to drink, due to that connection in the spirituality way. You know what I'm saying? If she's battling with a demon, but she doesn't know that it's a demon or a spirit that's over, or like, you know what I'm saying? Or she dealt with a dude that had drinking issues and she won't drinking issues, and it just gets, it's like it links everybody together in a sense. That's what they say it happens in the spiritual realm. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, I know Brian.
Dang, Brian, in your story.
Oh.
Easy, what to do?
My bad, man. Well, look.
I'm mad.
But I think that you can be connected, but you can't. I mean, in a sense, I mean, it goes different ways sometimes, because you would think that it is, but it's not. You know what I'm saying?
That's like at one time when I was talking to this boy.
Say, Ash.
Go.
I didn't know. You can't really. Okay, so you know how when you talking to somebody, you don't really know the real them in the beginning. Like you just the superficial
the part
version.
That you
like,
want me to see?
I wish I was this type of right in the beginning, and you would never know that this person had anger issues. But I didn't see the anger issues until I was on my way out. Like, don't want to tell you no more, blah, blah, whatever. But even before that, I caught myself getting angry about stuff that like never really made me angry before, or like, and then I just realized like, dang, why I'm tripping? Why I'm talking back to my mama? Even at like as an adult, stuff like that. So I'm just, girl, don't play with me,
man. Mommy is my child.
Sometimes I'll be having
mommy is my child. I'm a parent.
But back to the stuff, like those little things that they have on them that you don't really see, so you can't even put it together. Like, dang, I probably got a soul tie. But it just be those little things that is
how do you
crazy.
think you realize that you have a soul tie to somebody?
I feel like when your personality change, when you start making decisions that you know aren't really like your character, stuff like that, like that type of stuff, or doing things that once made you uncomfortable, and it's not because you're growing, it's because like it's taking you back. When it have to do with like relationship wise, it's like anything negative that will come to me first. It could be positive stuff that like now I have positive things. Hi, Tweety. But if y'all don't know, that's my big sister. That's why she's selling me out. But anyway, but when it comes to friends be making you do stupid stuff, and you don't even know you doing stupid stuff because you think you have.
I read the comment, so
What
keep on.
But
it's like, okay, the question says, okay, so we acknowledge soul ties exist. How do we break?
It depends on what you believe in. That's how I think.
Right. I was about to say that. I don't know if.
Wait, time out. Hold on. Let me say something, because Steph said, I think being single and self-discovery is the best way to break a soul tie. I don't necessarily agree.
I agree with that.
Because
I like that answer.
I like that answer.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I don't agree. So,
but that's why you got that's why you got a community around you.
Because when you
like, I'm not talking about. All right, so let's say, all right, so right now, right, I'm the single one of the group, right? Y'all hold me accountable, like y'all be holding me accountable. Right. I'm doing something buzzard. Try to be, nah, that ain't it. Okay, right. So ain't that's the answer he just said?
Not necessarily, because I'm gonna say this. When you know you have a soul tie, sometimes it shows up in your characteristics. It shows up in the way the places you go now, the ways you dress. It's like little subtle things, but it's things that we wouldn't even pay attention to.
It changes your character.
So it changes you. So what I say, the reason why I say it doesn't really just come by singleness, singleness can help. But I also say that when it comes to soul ties being broken, there's things that you have to, like, rediscovery. I get that, and I respect that. But even with rediscovery, a lot of people don't even know who they are before they get a soul tie. So if you go back to rediscovery, you don't know who you are. Because if you had a strong, like, in a sense, a stronger will or a stronger mindset, you wouldn't have even gotten drafted into that soul tie. In my opinion.
Not necessarily.
In my opinion. That's my opinion.
Okay.
Sometimes we be suckers.
No, because the reason why I say that is because, like, for example, I'm just gonna speak on me, things that I've dealt with before. I've dealt with a girl who smoked, and I've dealt with, like we vibe, we kick it, we had like fun and everything. But because I knew who I was and what I wasn't for, I never got drafted into that. When it comes to that, I'm just speaking on that one thing. Like, other things, other characteristics, I mean, I may have shifted or moved around, because at the end of the day, I didn't really know who I was. But at this moment and in this day, if I was to take myself back and go back to that same girl, I would have never even shifted into like a different person. I would still be me like this. That's just me. I would still be me right now. But back then, I wasn't as strong in certain areas. Like the smoking area, you couldn't get me to smoke nothing. In the drinking area, okay, you can get me to drink a little bit. In the clubbing area, you can get me to go out to party. I wasn't even a party, and that same girl, she was like, "Oh, let's go to the club." Now, mind you, we started off as homies. So we started off as homies, and we going to the club together, and then all of a sudden we in a relationship. Now, all of a sudden, when I'm done with her, I'm still going to the club. And that's because that done opened up my mind to a different world and all. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, with that, I feel like when it comes to a certain willpower and thought process, it would be you can't just rediscover yourself in everything, because sometimes you don't even know who you really are.
I feel like because of that, when you step back from a relationship like that, the more time you spend with yourself, the more you know what you like and what you don't like. So that's why I feel like, okay, yeah, you could be in a relationship. Yeah, you can end up doing stuff that the person influenced you to do. But once you take a step back, okay, you don't got that person in your life no more to tell you or to be like, oh, well, let's do this and let's do that no more. Okay, yeah, it might still be a part of you, but I feel like if it's truly you, then
you're going to do it. Huh?
Oh.
We can't hear you.
Not you.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry, mommy was calling me.
There we go.
If it's truly not you, then I feel like it's going to wear off. And then you're going to be like, okay, so that wasn't me. Like, that was just a part of my soul tie.
But honestly, you gotta be in that mind frame, though.
You gotta be strong. You gotta be real strong, because all right. Let's talk about drugs real quick. Let's talk about drugs. There are plenty of relationships that are broken because of, let's say, I'm talking about hard drugs. I'm talking about crystal meth. I'm talking about that white, that smack. I'm talking about like bad stuff. I've seen, me personally, I've seen somebody who wasn't embedded in drugs at all, never done drugs a day in their life, got together with a drug addict, and on top of them getting in with a drug addict, once they got in with that drug addict, what happened? They broke off their relationship. That person was addicted to it. And I don't think their addiction was just a coincidence. Their addiction, that thing drew them in. And they had that I so believe that was a soul tie, because when they had the step, they took the step back. You know, they had to shake back to reality. Now they clean now, but when they had to shake back to reality, and they had to let that person go, like for real, and they had to just say, you know what, I'm done, I'm good. You can't even do things that remind you of the person. They let go that soul tie. That's when they broke free from it. But because they kept thinking about, didn't see him, moved away. So didn't see him, came back all of a sudden and blew this person's mind. But all of a sudden, when they made up in their mind and they got their strong will, say, I'm done with it, I'm good, they cut everything away. So you can't just say that it's just, I'm a step back and just be like whatever. No, you can't. You gotta be strong minded. You gotta be strong willed, and you really got, in a sense, like I'm gonna say it in hood terms, you gotta nut up. You gotta say, I'm not taking this no more.
But then that falls.
Okay, so let's address some
redirection.
comments.
I mean, rediscovery. Like,
it does, but it's also being strong-willed is a big part of it. But we're gonna address some of the comments because they just going by and we not saying nothing. So, he answered that question.
Yeah, he
answered this one too. But Maisha said, "What happens when you encounter the person again and get the same vibes?"
What Maya Angelou said: if somebody shows you who they are, believe them. That's them.
No, but for real,
if you get the same vibe, that's them. You know who they are now.
That's a confirmation that you should have.
Mommy said she wanted to be on our show. I said, girl.
Girl, no.
We doing Durags Bonnets, not what dictures and muumuus.
Remember, I got no dictures, and she don't want muumuus all the time.
I'm just showing her age, not really, but.
Okay, but the last thing Steph said was, being single is so lit when you're intentional and purposeful with your time and self. Doing that work and witnessing the growth firsthand is so satisfying.
Yeah, it is, Steph.
But if you're single and you just vibing and letting the wind take you anywhere, it's because it's buzz, because the tie's still
That's
there
real.
and you can't feel it.
Yeah, that's the perfect answer for that. You answered everything. No, but yeah, Steph, you said it. You got to be intentional in your singleness. Mm-hmm. You gotta go into being single trying to make sure that you strong for the next relationship.
You know, a thing is, like, when people single, they don't really, not everybody, but a lot of us as young people don't take the time to try to like mold our lives into what we want. So like, you try to be this and this and this and this when you already with somebody. You know what I mean? Like, you don't try to take the time beforehand to say, okay, I got an issue in my childhood that I need to address before I try to like bring somebody in, because whatever trauma I'm dealing with from back then is gonna ruin what I got going on, or it's gonna make her feel like I don't care about her, make him feel like I don't know how to deal with pain or hurt, or I still can't trust people. I feel like a lot of us in these younger, we don't take the time to address those things before we just be like, let's get married, or let's be in a relationship, or let's have a baby. And then you have to address those things head on, and it's too late. You already
we'll take the time to look at ourselves.
What they say your demons come out the closet at the worst time. So when you think that you good, that's when them things gonna come out. Psalms, what they do, Psalms?
The AC on and it's still hot. What's going on?
Because you on fire, girl.
This is where we sitting at.
Yeah, no, we don't take the time to do a self-evaluation check for real. Like, some of us don't know how to be alone
at all.
What's the longest y'all ever been single?
Right now.
What's the longest y'all ever been single?
The longest I've been. All right, hold on, wait. Let me ask this question. Let's clarify this. Are we talking about no talking, no nothing, or are we talking about
no, like no talking, no nothing? Like, you is single, like you working on yourself. I
ain't had no sex.
Like you ain't talking to nobody. You just
Y'all ain't
in your
hear me.
zone. You
I think the longest I've done is probably like 3-4 years.
At all?
Not talking to nobody.
Hold on. My life's too contagious.
I'm gonna say what I mean though. So when I say not talking to nobody, as a man, I was out there getting mine, but I wasn't talking to nobody. Like I was letting people know.
But we talking about no sex or nothing.
I was hunching. No. During that, no, it's 3 years. It's 3 years. From 16 to 19.
Oh, we talking about as a teenager too?
I'm talking about when I started the evolution of who I was.
Well, I had a baby.
16 and 19.
Saying not talking to nobody. I'm gonna say I never been single. No, for real, Jazz. Because in my head, I'm like, hold on.
Right.
No,
because I always had somebody to talk to.
16 and 19, I wasn't vibing with nobody.
Right, because I always have somebody to talk to.
Because you know why? When you talk to people, you see what characteristics that you want in a person in your life. What I want to say, Ash. When you're talking to different people, you see the characteristics that you will want in your lifetime partner. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I don't feel like it's necessarily a bad thing for you to like talk to this person.
You're right.
So
you learn new things. You learn new things out there when you're doing that. But I heard this, and I ain't gonna lie to you, it's one of the best statements I've ever heard when it comes to your relationship or your partner, your person. Mm-hmm. Somebody said, I don't remember who it was, but the exact words was, you out there trying to figure out what you like, and God already know what you like. He's finna give you everything that you need.
See, and that's the thing. Like, if we want to talk from a spiritual standpoint, I don't think that we know ourselves and our full potential of where we're going to be.
Yeah.
So we go after what we like right now.
Right.
But answer this question. When y'all talk about talk, right? We talking to the person with a purpose, or we just talking just to entertain?
I ain't gonna lie. My younger days, I ain't talking to nobody for a purpose. I just was talking to you because I liked you and we just vibing. I ain't gonna lie.
And
like,
we don't
I never
say
talked to nobody thinking in my head when I was younger, oh, I'm gonna talk to you because I want to marry you. No.
I'm saying, like,
yeah.
When you're younger, it's really like, let's see where this goes.
Right. Or I'm trying to marry you and have your kids. No.
Hey, Steph, facts. So we talking that play, flirt talk.
When I was younger,
because then that's gonna change the answers to a lot of people's questions. Because like some of us don't know how to be alone for real, and that mean like not talking to nobody at all. I mean like not talking to nobody.
I gotta pin it.
Even for entertainment, because if you talking to somebody for entertainment, then you still not working on yourself, truthfully, because you got something entertaining you passing the time by.
Nope. Because look, even with that, you can run into somebody that just like you, and like nothing you do can be wrong, and you don't even know how to like kind of grow from there.
Right.
You think that you just perfect.
Man, I was never on Kick. I heard about 20 girls at the I never was on Kick.
What? Kick?
I used to be on Kick.
Kick and Uvu.
I ain't making the Uvu. I ain't
Look at my girl Maggie. That was my friend in high school. Hey Maggie girl.
I was on Kick like one person, so that counts.
Hold up. That boy Steph said I used to text her.
If you only had
man, you gotta sometimes.
No, for real though. As a man, I ain't gonna lie to you. That was one of the things. Like, I had conversations, like roundtable conversations with my peers around the time, and we would literally sit in a group, like football players or whatever, homeboys, and we would sit in a group, and they'd be like, "Man, text a girl right now, see what she say back." Like, or ask a girl this and see what response you get. Like, it'll be crazy stuff, and we would do it just to see, if we had it. And it wouldn't even be girls that like, and it wouldn't even always be. I
got a quick question, just since we on that topic. What was the I would say like the meanest pickup line somebody ever gave you, or you gave someone?
Man, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I mean this, you mean like the best?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Because I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even.
I ain't gonna lie. I talked to a lot of people growing up because of my sisters. Like,
I got a mean one that somebody said to me, but it was more so funny to me. But I ain't gonna lie to you, it was
me.
Hey,
no,
Sam.
it wasn't you. It was me. I'm gonna tell it. It was mean. It was this girl at my school at the time. I was in high school. I was at Central, and she found out through a girl that went to my church that I was a church boy. So she walks up to me and she said, "You a church boy?" I said, "Yeah." Why? She said, "Oh, I'm just trying to figure out because I really want to go to heaven." And she just looked at me. I said, "Oh, okay, all right, I like that." And we became cool off that. Like to this day. No, I never invited her to Bible study. But she hit me with that, and I was kind of stuck, and I was smiling. I was like,
Right,
what?
that's cute.
I've never heard that before. She said, "Oh, I just want to know if you was a church boy because I'm trying to go to heaven." I said, "Oh,
that
was well, I can take you there. No, for real, Steph.
Hey, y'all don't see what she playing. After, hey, listen. No, after I said that line and y'all smiled and laughed, look what she picked up. I gotta sleep 1 hour tonight.
I'm not even a jealous person like that.
I'm talking about some
kick the giggles.
Oh, that's cute.
Right, real cute, sis.
Hey man, y'all traveling.
So I would have told her.
Well, I can take you there. Hey, yeah, I could have used that, but I just laughed and I said that was nice.
She was alright. But
she's alright.
Yeah, you need to go back to the
No, what's yours?
Right,
No, you ain't gonna ask the question and just throw it off on us.
It had to be saying he said to them. What you said?
Nah, my go-to. It depends what time of year it is. It depends what time.
Put it on.
What is it?
Not seasonal.
Nah, so check it out. So
crazy.
it's New Year's. It worked real good on New Year's. So like New Year's, like I hope we're not gonna start this New Year how we finished the last one.
Without each other?
That's it. No, without getting to know you.
Oh my God. Honestly,
it worked every time though. It worked every time. Throw a tomato.
I be thinking pickup lines be lame sometimes. They be lame.
Me too.
It depends on where it's at though. Depends on where it's at.
I take it back. The best I know what the best pickup line I ever got. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you were in the car accident.
Yeah, that was you?
Hey. Slid in the DMs.
She slid in my DMs.
Bruh. Chanel,
what?
You know how like when you he added me as a friend. Listen to me. So cause he like to lie. He deliver him, Lord. So you know how when you somebody friends on Facebook for the first time, like they old stuff start popping up. So I ain't see it till like 3 days later that who's in the car accident. Like Jackson trauma almost dead. So of course I said something like, dang, I ain't know, like that was not no pickup line.
Hey, Randy.
Right. Who got the ring? It worked.
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying.
No.
If y'all need the tips and tricks, get in my DMs. I'll help you out.
That's funny.
For real. What's the best pickup line you told somebody?
Man.
And it wasn't me because you ain't do that much.
I mean, yeah, because you started the shot.
You just made yourself seem so easy.
Don't make it seem like that.
You just
I don't need pickup lines.
You just nothing.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to use like the Fresh Prince stuff. I used to use the like corny stuff. Like, girl, I know your feet hurt and you been running through my mind all day. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Tomato.
You can say tomato, but back then when you gotta think about it. You see how vocal I am now? I wasn't always talkative. I came up out of my shell when I was in 10th grade. This one girl called me cute. and she said I could play sports real good. And she, you know, she was an athlete as well, and she kind of opened up my eyes, and she was like, "Why you not out there so much?" And I would talk to her, and her friends would come around, and I'm just like, and I ain't saying nothing. And then they used to be like, the what you call it, the energy that he give you, he'll never give none of us. And I used to be like, y'all want that? I mean, I'm not friends with y'all. But then they was like, nah, you start being yourself. Man, when I found out who I really was and I started to be myself, I opened up so many doors in the sense of like friendships and networking and everything. And people to this day, we go to the grocery store. People,
Charles, we know a lot of people.
What's up? And it's like, it's not even on no funny stuff. And like, matter of fact, the funny part about it is I looked up like a couple of months ago, I looked up me and Chanel history on Facebook. I've been friends with Chanel since 2010. Right. So it's like I just knew people, and I was the guy that was like, okay, like I don't care. I'm a friendly dude, and because I'm a friendly dude now, I don't too much care not to even be Ashanti. What they do, Gio, what's good? But I would like really holler at people off of what's going on, how you doing, or whatever, and I would create a connection. And later on down the line, you don't know who you need later on down the line. I'm talking about I'm going in the clubs free. I'm going to parties and people knowing me. They get me in the booth, and like it's all type of stuff that really happen. I go to stores, and like really one time, this was a testimony to me. One time I was short at the register. You know that's embarrassing. I was short, mind you. It wasn't even my stuff. The girl at the register, Walmart, y'all lost some money that day. That girl said, "You good, Chuck? You good off my face." Mind you, I didn't even know the girl's first name until I looked at her badge. I just knew her by a nickname. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I once I knew people, hey, I made connections. It is what it is.
Okay, so another thing. Let's talk about how you date in a relationship or a marriage. Like after you get them, right?
So we,
you know what I mean? Like
so
how you keep it spicy. How you date? Because I want to talk about this because I want to go first.
Okay, so all right. So look, wait. Let's rephrase the question. How do you make a positive soul tie out of a soul tie? That can be another way that you can create a soul tie. In a sense. In a sense. Come on now. We trying to stay around the topic. I lost y'all.
You lost me. You my positive soul tie, and to keep this soul tie going, my love language is Zelle, Cash App. Direct deposit number right now.
All right, don't try to keep it. Don't try to keep it on soul ties. How do you keep dating in a relationship?
Why you in the relationship?
But like doing what? It get old after a while. So
yeah, trying to do the same thing. You do get old.
Man, you know what I think?
But I get back to the basic.
I think a lot of people get lazy. A lot of people
back to the basics can do
relationships.
I think sometimes we start off so
get lazy.
That we miss the little parts in between. But
it's not that. It's just like in the beginning, every little thing means so much, especially when you're not used to it. But then once you start getting used to it, it's more like
if you start off like this, if you miss it, if you started off
this is not YouTube.
So high,
no, but hey, there you.
You're right. You're right though. You're right.
Starting off so high, then you missing that little stuff in the middle, like the little parking lot conversations, genuine conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the little notes on the kitchen counter, like
the little I hold you from behind and kiss your neck.
Right, a little slap on the butt. And
but see, hold on, time out. Wait a minute. It's also about the receiver in a sense, in those aspects, because a lot of women would get to the place where you would go back, give it a hug from the back, and she like, hey.
But you need to know your woman, and then you have to also realize that both men and women change in a relationship.
Hold on. Let me find out.
It says in the Bible,
Nah, don't do my dog like that.
Wait,
Don't do my dog like that, man.
First
Don't
of
do my
all,
dog like
Shanika, get
that.
out of here with this
Don't do my dog
tomato.
like that.
What?
that was smooth and that was bold.
Hey,
In it.
hey, Steph, my boy, you going on the somebody gonna have to knock you off because you finna win the do-rag
Right,
of the
it
week
was
again, my boy.
sweet.
You finna win the
That was
do-rag
so
of the
sweet.
week.
Man,
Oh.
Listen. Oh.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you.
My dog need a godly man too.
Hey, listen though. Hold on, wait.
It is.
I'm gonna tell y'all. We had a meeting. We had a meeting prior to joining our first show. But I'm gonna say this: one of our goals is to have a Durags and Bonnets wedding.
Listen.
Now, I'm not saying don't be embarrassed, girl. What? We over here hyping you up and you embarrassed. You better stop that. But we want to have. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really want somebody to throw a reception and say that the rules of the reception is everybody bring
To
their
the after
Durags and
party.
Bonnets because this is where it jumped off
And go
to the
we doing
after
gold
party.
teeth?
I'm getting
Can
gold.
we? How about we just
What?
have a
We don't get
do-rag
gold
and
teeth
bonnets
at all.
party? Like, how
We can
about
host
that?
one.
We should
Let's
have a
do
party.
it. What we waiting?
Let's have a do-rags and
What we
bonnets
doing? What we
party
waiting on?
at a hall.
All right, so they gotta
Yes,
be during the
during
summer.
the
They gotta be
summer.
during the
It's gonna
summer.
turn into speed date. And thank God I'm not
During the
pregnant.
summer.
Ooh.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so we're gonna do it during
That's
the summer. Let's ride. Let's do it. Hey, Steph and Radia, y'all done sparked something just now. We finna have
It's
a
gonna
do-rag.
be lit.
Hey,
Open bar.
we finna look for a venue
We
and
gotta plan this,
everything.
y'all. What? I said open bar.
We are people of God. So
It was all three of our
Man.
face.
It's gonna be on your side
Open
of the
bar.
venue.
No, it's gonna be BYOB. That's what it's gonna be. Nah, but we gonna get it popping for real.
I ain't trying to get sat down.
Man, it's not. Listen, y'all holy people. You could drink as long as you don't get drunk, right?
Hold up. Time out.
See?
Amen, but
Hey, time out. So listen, I got a question. I got a question for this pertaining to the party. Tafari, I mean, we're gonna talk about it on the hum bun, but you got plans for your birthday to be out of town?
of course,
Blah, 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 blah.
of course you do.
So I'm trying to,
Wait. You gonna be out of town for your birthday?
I know that's why I'm trying.
I might be in
I'm trying
Jamaica
to figure out when we at the crib.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk. But yeah, what? Do-rags and bonnets. If you don't have, it's gonna be the same rules as the live. You ain't got a do-rag or a bonnet. We'll holler at you. You ain't getting in.
I'll
You
be
cannot
selling
sit
black
with us.
do-rags
You
at the
feel me?
door for $15.
Hey, for real.
Black bonnets.
For real.
You know what I'm
The ones that
saying?
we got for $5,
$15
we gonna
at the
sell
door.
for $7.
You
Hey.
choose.
No, matter of fact, no. Check it out. We're gonna charge $10 admission, but it's gonna be $20 if you don't have a do-rag or bonnet, and we're gonna supply you with it. So you basically paying for the do-rag,
and it's only black
upon entry. So
you only get
What's
black.
up with this little flip of the bonnet? I mean, of the do-rag. Why y'all do that? Because
I don't like it being on the. I don't like it being on the back of my neck. Like it be feeling
sometimes
weird.
So
You look stupid.
But like a lot of times, I put my do-rag on first, and then I put on a shirt, and it be tucked in there, and then while I'm moving,
it be feeling weird to me. Like, I just
feel like a spider on me.
Oh, y'all put it up.
So,
Okay.
but I'm good today. So any other questions?
Do-rags and bonnets was nice and fast and very funny tonight.
You gotta put the do on top of the head or tuck it.
You be tucking it sometimes, like when you go in the shower.
Yeah. If I wear it in the shower, roll it inside the.
I got a black one for the shower. It's so all the whatchamacallit get through all the grease and bark I used to get through.
Okay, so
yeah.
Do y'all actually wear the do-rags to get waves, or is it just to look stylish?
Nah, you ain't ever seen me on the wave game?
I can't remember the last time I seen your head, Tafari.
Good.
If you want to see my waves, go check out our YouTube channel, Big on Jackson. And the first video is our wedding video.
Which y'all had an open bar. That's why I'm kind of confused right now.
It was kind of.
We didn't say yes, Lord, yet, but we didn't drink. It was for everybody else.
It could be open bar for everybody else. Ooh.
Okay, hold on now.
You know what I'm saying? Just a little woo woo. You know what I'm saying? I'm woofing right now. I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm woofing right now.
I got a haircut appointment tomorrow.
When I ain't woofing, that's how the boy be. I be out there for real.
Steph said, "Thank you for the gas."
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because we all work hard for this.
Hey man, I might need the TV put up. You still do that, right?
Hey, promote.
BK, not
Give me time for the Durags Bonnets part. I gotta get the waves right for it. T. Ooh.
T. Hey. Okay.
My dog. Hey, you fresh Steph or you Steph Curry? My boy, let me know. That boy shooting. You hear me?
Shooting shot, boy.
You hear me?
Hey, he shoot like he in a 3-point
like the All-Star game, ain't it? And don't pass nothing. I'm not passing.
I ain't passing this at all.
How Rico
that boy is Kobe right now. I am not passing.
So I want to know why Steph, you single? Why?
Hey,
why
listen,
you single?
We ain't finna ask my dog that right now. You know what I'm saying? We just.
No.
What's
hey,
your red flag?
hold on, time out. I got one better. Next week, if Steph agrees,
nah, he on here.
On the show.
He on here.
We finna pop him in.
He can't disagree.
He going on his church prayer line.
All right.
Nah, he said that because of her question.
For the
Oh, why you single?
Oh,
he said that because of her question. Nah, he can't get off.
I'm single because God needs me to be.
Hey, I feel that because singleness is so pure.
You know what I'm saying?
Ew. But I'm thankful God didn't call me to the life of singleness.
But y'all.
Singleness ain't always fun.
Always not fun.
It's not. Right. Especially when you get horny.
Oh my.
What did you say?
Tell the truth, shame them.
Do we know what our topic is going to be?
We're going to talk about it.
Do we already know?
But do that. Call.
I changed that cough.
You know what I'm saying?
But she might change that cough. Boy.
Y'all boys tuning in a little too late, man. Y'all got to check us out every Wednesday at 8
For real. All right. So, what's the closing arguments? Let's talk.
That wasn't it.
Oh, Steph, send us your Cash App or Zelle, like however. I prefer Zelle. I prefer Zelle so they won't take away. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get you all your coins, dog.
Wait, how much is your gas tank?
I don't have no cash up. And don't lie.
Right.
Tell the truth, shame them. And you need to go to the gas station with the gas is $3.49, not $3.60. What you drive? Honda?
Why Honda was the first thing that came to your head?
Honda.
What's wrong?
I like Kias.
I really like Hondas.
I want a Kia. K5 or a Stinger.
Make sure he sends us his Zelle.
Why you look like that? I didn't say that. I'm just chilling.
Oh, I cannot wait for this party.
Yeah.
I gotta find a way to get a babysitter by tomorrow. I gotta find a way to get a
Yeah, but it's not gonna be till like the summertime though.
I don't care. They need a babysitter tomorrow. Who's that? Well, you got somewhere to.
All right, Charles, come on.
Okay, go ahead, babe.
Why is it on me?
All right, y'all. Thank you
Durags Bonnets.
tonight. What should be our our week's challenge.
Some self-evaluation.
Find one thing. Do one thing that you did. Wait, no. Because y'all might be doing some wild stuff.
I know. Let them. Okay, so everybody identify a soul tie that they had and what's their plan to get rid of it.
Grow it.
If you was on the live, then you know what a soul tie is, and you know that you need to get rid of it. So
we didn't do a lot of promoting this week, but
the numbers
this upcoming week, I'm finna drop some gems throughout the week, and then on top of dropping gems, I am gonna have question Saturday this week. So on Saturday, I want y'all to type in all y'all questions so we can be prepared for. Or y'all think I should do it on Tuesday, the day before?
Tuesday. You could do it Monday or Sunday.
Did he give you those?
I'm saying though, like y'all talking about Tuesday, people got stuff to do for real. Like we gotta prepare. You don't want to prepare. You don't want to prepare into it. You just want to drop it on Tuesday and just. All right, for sure, Tuesday.
I'm gonna do it Monday and Tuesday.
We can do it Tuesday. I ain't tripping. We can do it Tuesday.
Got a whole week to think about.
But y'all gotta do y'all part too.
Whenever you go, I'll repost.
So y'all ask y'all questions to y'all people, and whatever. We're gonna have another prize at another time. But you feel me? We once again, like I said, we appreciate y'all for joining us on Durags and Bonnets. It's a place where we vibe, we have conversation, and we just talk about whatever we need to talk about. And we have some set topics. Sometimes we just gonna go off the humbug. But I'm Chuck. That was my wife Samantha. She's gone. Chanel here, and my boy Fari. And
Wednesdays at 8:00 p.m.
every week. Every Wednesday at 8:00 for all the all the latecomers. Every Wednesday at 8, we're gonna promote. We're gonna do what we gotta do. And
Auntie,
we'll see y'all next week.
me on FaceTime.
Wow, Bonnet.
All right. It's
on the bed on before we go, man.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Abigail, you jumped on now.
We're about to be out.
Right. We definitely could have used some questions from you.
Marriage advice.
Right.
For the people.
We'll see y'all next week. I'll let y'all. Look, say bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.